Hey everybody, we're back. It's Jay from Three Rivers Outdoors, and I'm doing another unboxing today because I've added a few things to my optics repertoire that I feel like I've needed in the last couple of weeks. And if you saw my last video with the Vortex binoculars, this is the Vortex Viper HD spotting scope. This is an angled spotting scope with, it's the 20 by 60 by 85 magnification and objective lens. So we're gonna do a quick unboxing today. I talk a little bit about the specs of this, kind of why I bought it, and we're gonna show you what you get when you open up the box. So here we go. So at first glance, when you get this, the box is quite weighty. And inside, you'll find a couple of things right when you open it up. There are two lens covers. They're like a neoprene lens cover. You're also going to find a neoprene lens cover for the entire optic, and it has some of these little hooks on the sides for transportation. And then there's a little bit of foam. You obviously get your cleaning cloth. And here is your eyepiece. I'm gonna stick that back in there. Obviously, you get a nice user's manual. It describes everything that, how the scope and all the optics work. And lastly, you get this very nice, very heavy, very large spotting scope. I'm gonna pull this out of the bag for you. Sort of rolled up in there. And at first glance, you know, this is a big objective lens. I don't have small hands, I don't have big hands, but I'd say, you know, this is as big as my middle finger and almost as big as my ring finger. You have a very nice heavy duty rubberized lens cover there at the end that snaps in. It's a really nice tight fit. On the back, same thing. A nice knurled cover that goes over where your eyepiece is going to go. And then the first feel when this came out of the box is this super smooth focus ring that goes all the way around. And then of course you have here underneath the tripod mount. So we're gonna get this thing set up. I'm gonna show you what it looks like, and then we're gonna go through some of the specs. Stay tuned. Mounting the eyepiece to the Viper HD is actually really easy. On the back of the unit here, there's a little lever. Pull the lever down, gently pull up, and that will unscrew the protective cover. You remove the rubber cover on the back of the eyepiece, and there's a line here that you could see in white and a white dot on the inside of the piece. You line up those two and you twist it until you hear that click, and then you're ready to go, and you can remove the protective cover from the eyepiece. And then you'll want to take off your lens cover, and you're ready to start looking. We're going to go into some of the specs, and then I'm going to show you what it looks like when it's set up on a tripod that we bought with this as well. Guys, one other feature that I want to touch on is this tripod mount, which is wonderful. These have The tripod, actually, I should start with it, we bought is called the Magnus VT300. It's a very heavy duty tripod, it is really tall, extends, it's got a fluid head, which is really wonderful for, for smooth, clean operation. This is, I think, one of the best tripod heads or tripods that I've found, and I really like the way that this feels. There's a number of different adjustments on the tripod. You can lock it into place. You can crank this up and down if you need to just lift. If you're just raising your sight view, or someone is maybe a little taller than you or shorter than you, it's real easy to adjust. There's also a nice level on this side, but most importantly, this Swiss Acre foot just screws on with these two little thumb screws underneath, and then literally you pop this in like this, and that clamps it down, and it's secure and it's locked in place. And this isn't going to move at all for you if you're glassing or moving up or down, or you've already got your sight picture and you don't want to change it. This tripod, I think, is wonderful for this application, and especially for a weighty eyepiece spotting scope like this. I think you have to have a tripod that's going to be able to hold up and withstand that. This is not going to be your cheap $20 tripod. I think these are around $79 or $89. I feel like it was worth the money, especially with the adjustable cups on the bottom. If you have a little bit of an uneven surface, they kind of have a ball joint in them that'll really do a nice job. And it will lock for you here at the bottom, once you've gotten everything in place, even if you're not fully extended with the legs. Another great addition to the spotting scope and the mount that we have here. Just wanted to highlight this because I was really pleased with the quality of the Magnus VT300 unit here, the tripod unit. The reason why I chose the Vortex brand of optics over some of the others that are either more or less expensive was frankly for the warranty. They have a lifetime warranty with Vortex, and if you have any problems, they will take care of it, and that I think is a value in today's day and age. This spotting scope is really, I consider it a high-end spotting scope, and it doesn't come necessarily with the highest end price tag as well. This HD optical system has great performance in low light because of the large objective lens. And it really does a great job, especially when you're out shooting at a distance, whether you're hunting in the plains or if you're just using this for some spotting long range to save yourself, some long walks to and from the target. The magnification is obviously 20 by 60, and this objective lens here is 85 millimeters, so it's very, very big. Linear field of view on this is pretty nice. It's 101 to 50 feet at 1,000 yards, so you can really see a nice distance and have a pretty good picture at that very long distance. Angular field of view is 1.9 to 1 degrees. Close focus is up to 36 feet. And you can find a lot of this on Vortex's website again, which is really, really good. You can also buy these on Amazon and bhphoto.com, which is where I end up getting mine. So I'll put links in the description for all this, as well as the accessories that I got. Eye relief 17.8 by 19.6 millimeters, and it does have an adjustable eye relief here, right on the eyepiece. It weighs 76.6 ounces, so it's a bit heavy. Although, in my opinion, I feel like the weight is justified. Now, would I necessarily carry this if I was hiking for a month in Montana or hunting for a month in Montana? Maybe not, because of the weight. For the application that I use here in Western Pennsylvania, many of our hunting trips are a lot shorter walks, and obviously at the shooting range, it's not hard to walk from, you know, your truck to the range for 30 or 40 feet with something, you know, as weighty as this. First impressions are wonderful. I mean, it is very heavy duty, very well built. I love the rubberized coating on the outside, and frankly, the smoothness of the focus knob is really, really attractive. If you have this in your hand, you can feel that any of the parts that move are just very, very smooth. Even the you know, the protector here that will help reduce some of the sun glare. Everything moves just really smooth and cleanly. So we hope you liked our review today of the Vortex Viper HD spotting scope. We think that the features of this spotting scope. Thanks for watching my review of the Vortex Viper HD spotting scope. I do believe that the features of this spotting scope are comparable with many other high-cost models. I think this, for the price, is an excellent place for the avid outdoorsman. And again, we'll put links to Amazon and BH Photo. Real pleased with the delivery times for both. And hope you really enjoyed the review. So as hunting season comes up, and you're out and you're spotting and doing some glassing for animals, please check out this Viper HD. Hopefully you like our review, and we'll hopefully have some more soon coming up with some other Viper optics as they can come in and we find some time. So I know Thanksgiving is right around the corner, and so is deer hunting season. Good luck on your hunts, enjoy your family, and thanks again for watching Three Rivers Outdoors. Take care.